Hi guys, and welcome to our first ever collaboration. So my name, if you don't know, is Emma Mumford, and I'm known as the UK's Coupon Queen.
And I'm Deepak Taylor. I'm the founder of a website called latestfreestuff.co.uk.
So we asked both of our social media followers back this week, what did you want to know? Questions for myself and questions for Deepak. So thank you all for all of your questions. So we're going to answer them all now for you. So the first question they want to know. So Joanne wanted to know, why is it we don't receive the free stuff even though we get an email confirmation? Most of it I applied for at least 30 days ago and I've got 4 so far.
So this question pops up quite a lot. The thing that with these companies is that they get inundated with thousands of requests sometimes. We, as well lots of other sites like Emma's sites, promote all these freebies, and sometimes they just go really quickly. One of the other things is sometimes they send emails, but they're just trying to catch up with all the requests that they have, so sometimes they're really small companies. The best thing is to just keep checking every day and applying for these offers. Just make sure you keep going every day. There's lots of sites out there, lots of offers, but they will start coming. You can see some of the freebies we received. We apply for everything we get, and we've got cupboards full of stuff, so as you've already just seen.
Yep.
So.
Phil asks, how do we make the most of all the freebies? What's the best way to collect the best offers?
The best way to collect all the freebies, obviously what I'm going to say is join our Facebook page. We have all the best freebies on there. Join other pages like Emma's. We post, what we're really good at is something called Super Hot Freebies. We have a dedicated freebie hunter in-house who finds all these offers now. Their job is literally just to find the best offers. They post them up. Some of the best offers last only half an hour sometimes, up to an hour. They're first come, first serve. Sometimes they only have like a couple of hundred to give away. So the best thing is to just constantly check Facebook and sign up to different email lists to check all these different offers. That way you'll end up with tons of stuff.
Deborah asks, any best practices to minimise spam?
So this question pops up so many times. People can get inundated with spam, but the first thing I tell people is go and get a second email address. It's the first thing I done straight after getting my personal ones, was to set up a second one. They're completely free, they take maybe a couple of minutes to set up. And it allows you to separate the promotional messages from brands and your personal one with your friends and family's messages. The one thing I will say is sometimes it's really good to sign up to your favourite brands because they do send exclusive offers through their email lists. So make sure you pick out your favourite ones and leave them in your kind of personal email list. I found that's a great way of collecting genuine freebies and coupons.
And Sally has asked, do you think it's possible to live for a year on freebies?
So I've definitely seen this is possible. I wrote a whole book on it called How to Live for Free, which Emma did contribute to. But I've definitely seen it done. It's very, very difficult, and you need to change almost every part of your life. But what I would say everyone can do is actually save hundreds of pounds doing what we do. You can see the kind of freebies we receive. There's a whole range of different stuff that you can kind of try, and there's lots of good things you can do with couponing and freebies. But if you're dedicated, yes, you definitely can live on freebies. But if you want to kind of do this as part-time and just whenever you can definitely save a lot of money.
Louise asks, I love a good freebie and feel elated when I receive it in the post. I'm curious, what is the best freebie you've ever received?
So the best freebie we've ever received was in March 2012. It was 4 cases of Carling beer, which was delivered by Big Lunch. I think they had something like 8,000 to give away exclusively through one of their companies. And I think we had just started out a Facebook page, so for all the people that joined right at the start, they all got kind of 3-4 cases of beer to host their own party. The other kind of thing that I tell everyone was this Colgate toothbrush. It was a £170 toothbrush that we got. Received it for about 2 years ago. They had about 7,500 to give away, so it's worth a lot of money. And it was first come, first served, so it's one of the best offers we've ever had. So I've got a question from Zoe Zhao. How do you usually find the coupons? Which websites are the best?
It really can depend. There are, you've got websites like myself and Coupon Mama and things like that. We all dedicate our time to posting coupons as soon as they launch. So definitely sign yourself up to couponing Facebook pages because That's where all the updates are. You're going to find out first of all from all of us. But apart from that, you've got brilliant sites like Super Savvy Me, which is run by Procter & Gamble, so it's all of their products. You've got Caring Every Day, which is Johnson & Johnson products. Also, the Daily Mail have a dedicated coupon site, and also sign yourself up to your favourite brands' newsletters, because I've had so many coupons come through to my inbox just from signing up to a newsletter.
And we have a question from Kathleen Christie. How do you manage to get multiple coupons? Most sites allow only one to be printed at best.
Very true, and it is very frustrating when a good freebie comes along or it's a coupon which you really want to use and abuse. So Valysys allow 2 coupons to be printed per computer. So if you've got different computers, laptops, or I think even some tablets actually print them in your house, definitely use and abuse that feature, because then you can get 4, maybe 6 coupons. That is kind of the rule for internet couponing. You can't really get around that as such. Definitely do not photocopy them. It is illegal and you're not going to get away with it, so just don't even bother. Magazine coupons, for instance, that is unlimited. You can just get as many magazines as you want, but definitely always read the T's and C's, because sometimes you won't be able to use 2 on one product. It is normally 1 coupon per product.
So we have a question from Marianne Boycott. Do you ever experience problems with Valysys coupons? Whenever she's used them in supermarkets, checkout staff always look like they're foreign currency. I've had this problem before. One gentleman actually held one up in the light once to check the quality of it.
It's not money, honestly. There's not like a hologram on it. Yes, I have multiple problems. I literally have to have my partner's laptop linked up to my printer to even get one to print. So I think it is a very nationwide problem. We've contacted them countless times. I know a lot of our followers have contacted them, and there's just not a solution. There's not a way to fix it as such. But you were saying that you reinstall it every couple of months. Maybe that is something we all need to do, because I haven't done that, so that might be the fix to it. But yeah, it is a problem, and I don't have a solution for it, I'm afraid. Regarding the guy at the checkout, I think we all get it. Whether it's a paper coupon or an internet coupon, people do look at it like you're a criminal. And I think just always, I've got on my website the supermarket coupon policies, so print them out as well. So if anybody ever gets funny with you, you've got that. And always just ask to speak to the checkout manager, or I don't know, one of the supervisors, because they're normally much more knowledgeable about what they do take and what they don't take, and they're more actually, they'll actually look into it for you. And if you've got your coupon policy, then they can't say no.
We've got a question from Anne Roberts. Why can't we have a text with something we use at the till? It can be difficult. Some people don't have access to a printer. The USA has loads of leaflets available in paper, or as you walk around through your supermarket doors. So what do people without printers do?
It is really difficult if you don't have a printer, and I do think that there does need to be, you've got cashback apps, that's sort of like the next generation of saving money, but one day I do hope to see maybe something like on the Apple Market or something where you can just literally scan your phone and it takes off money. I think that would be brilliant, and I think they're in the development or something like that. But for now, if you don't have a printer, it is all about writing to manufacturers. So compliment your favourite brands, tell them why you love them, and actually give them a proper in-depth review, because they love to hear it. It's free product research for them, and they just love to hear people's thoughts. And the more effort and the more creativity you put into it, the more you're going to reap the rewards. So the more time you put into it, the higher the reward. You are going to get some thank you emails. You're not going to get coupons every single time, but if you're persistent and you just keep at it, then you won't notice all the times you get a no. Apart from that, just keep looking in supermarkets. They have the magazines, Tesco's, as the Sainsbury's will have magazines with monthly coupons in, so just keep an eye out for them. But I do really hope that we do take tips from the USA, and we do get leaflets and cutouts and everything like that, because it would just be brilliant, and I think it would actually spur people on to actually shop in the supermarkets that have those offers, and then knowing that they're saving money.
And the last one, so this is a question from Deborah Williams. She was asking, what's the best coupon shop you've ever done, Emma?
The best coupon shop I've done was last summer actually, and it was £264 down to 8p. So that was literally just a personal shop, so I didn't put much effort into it. It took me about probably 4 weeks to prepare for it, so that was contacting manufacturers, making a massive list, finding all the best offers. But if I had longer time, like I've done charity hauls for thousands of pounds, but that did take about 6 months. So realistically, that was, you know, a personal shop for myself, and that was something which is manageable and what everyone can do. So thanks guys for watching. We appreciate all your views and likes. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. I've learned things about freebies today, so I'm sure we've all learned some new tips and tricks to save money. Both Deepak's social media links and my own will be in the description box below, so make sure to check them out. And we will see you in our next videos. Bye!